absent. You do one wrong thing, and they're quick to think. They don't know what's going on in your home life. They don't know what your life has been like. But I knew that I could be that one that students would be able to come to. They would hear my story, and they would know that I cared. And not even by me talking, but just listening to them and being there for them. So that is another positive ride. And I can really keep going on and on and on because so many great things have happened in my life, all positive. Negative things will come, obstacles will arise, but now what I do, when someone tells me that I can't, I do it, and I do it and exceed my own expectations. Because I know that I can do anything that I put my mind to. And that's what I want you guys to walk away from today, knowing that if there's something you want to do, it doesn't matter if people think you can't do it, if they laugh at you, if it's something you really want to do and it's in your heart, don't give up. Please keep doing it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is where I want to show you that voices can echo in different ways. It's either by speaking or it's by movement. So I want to show you what happened when some kids got together in a movie. Have anybody ever seen the Step Up movies? Yeah. Okay, so this is the last one, the Step Up Revolution. So I want you to listen to the words that they say.
Ladies and gentlemen, for weeks you've been asking, who's the mob? The mob is all of us. The mob is Miami. And Miami is its culture. If you take down the culture, you take down Miami. We have something important to say. So now, let's say it the best way we know how. Okay, so imagine being at state conference in Wenatchee. About 500, 600 students are there, and you walk down the streets of Wenatchee together. That's pretty much what they did. Do you know how powerful and how impactful that would be? Wenatchee knows every year, Coastal Hotel, FCCLA is there. But what if they saw you visually? What if you allowed your voices to be heard by walking out onto the streets, reciting the creed, or walking out onto the streets in your tutus, or walking out on the streets making a statement? That may be the only talent that you have, but imagine how strong and powerful that could be. It doesn't just have to happen in a movie. So there is a happy ending to my life, and it's continuing on. My journey is really just beginning. My father, 3 years before he passed away, he was able to walk me down the aisle at my wedding. Because of FCCLA and the things that were instilled in me, I did not close my heart to him. 3 years before he died, we had the closest relationship ever. When I was younger, I had to call him to talk to him. He never called me, not for birthday, not for Christmas, not for anything. But 3 years before he passed away, he was calling me every morning, early in the morning, and he would forget the time difference. So if he's calling Chicago 8 o'clock in the morning, he's waking me up at 6 o'clock in the morning just to say hi or to say I love you or asking me how was my day, or he was interested in my life. He realized the 21 years he missed with everything, and he was trying to find a way to make it up. And because my heart wasn't closed, I was able to receive it, and I still loved him. So he was able to walk me down the aisle, but before we walked down the aisle, he stood there and he started crying. And I said, Daddy, no, don't cry, I don't want to sew makeup. But he was crying, not me, he was crying. And he was just saying how proud he was of me and of everything that I had done at that point. So I said all that to say that no matter what has happened in your life or what could happen in your life, be careful that you don't close your heart to things because you can miss an opportunity to form a relationship that was never there. And so there's my father and my mother. Now through all the abuse, she still was able to stand strong, stand proud with a smile on her face, and she meant it. When I was in high school, my high school counselor told me that I would not be able to go to college because my grades weren't good enough. And out there where you were eating, there's a book, it says Senior Memories. In the back of that book, when I was a senior in high school, almost 20 years ago, I wrote that I would go to school and get my bachelor's degree in business management. And I did it. It took me 14 years to do it, but I did it. And I could not have done that with the help of God in my life and with the help of my family in my life. They supported me. There were many nights that I did not get any sleep. There were many nights that I was out studying to 2 a.m., but I did what it took. I knew it was going to be hard work, but I did what it took, and I proved her and the rest of the world wrong. And that's what you guys have to make sure you do. Don't let anyone steal your dreams or goals from you. This is one of the pictures is with the Washington State president last year.
My brother.
Garrett's brother, Carson. And then another picture of me in the middle. Last year I attended a conference. So I continue to say I attended a conference. I still find ways to get out there with adult organizations to do the things that we did in FCCLA. But at this particular conference, there was an Xbox 360 Connect. Words are strong and powerful, and you have to believe it. I believe that when I walked around those vendors' tables, that I was going home with that Xbox 360 Connect. I believed it. I promise you, I believed it. I texted my husband the night before, and I said, I'm going to win that Xbox 360. And what did he text me back? Can you guys guess? LOL. So, the next day, when I won, and they called my name, I think I lost my earrings. First I froze. My earrings went all over the place. I screamed and hollered like I won $1 million. Because to me, it was $1 million. And they said, oh, your kids are going to love it. I said, my kids? That's going in my bedroom. That's my Xbox. And where is it? In my room. But I said it, I believed it, and it happened. Now maybe those guys just wanted to see me win, I don't know, because I did write on the back, please, please, please pick me. But there was many names in the drawing. There was actually about 1,000 people at this conference. But it was mine, and I knew it, and I wanted it, and I claimed it, and I believed it, and it was mine. There was another goal that I set at a young age. I wanted to participate in a pageant. So at 12, I did my first pageant. I didn't know what I was doing. I couldn't speak, I couldn't walk, I didn't know how to wear heels, I didn't know how to wear makeup. So I said, I want to be in a pageant again, and I did as an adult. After being married, I believe at the time, 9 years and having 2 children, I lost some weight, and in 3 months, I was running for Mrs. Washington, the merit pageant, Mrs. Washington America. I told some of my friends, I told them I was going to do it, and they was like, oh, pageant, you're married, and Jamicka, you need to lose some weight. Okay, lose some weight, you got it. I can, I will, and I did. And I was Mrs. 5, 2009. So in 3 months, I lost 25 pounds, working out, eating healthy. And when I was working out at the time, my sons would work out with me because I homeschooled them for 3 years. So in the morning, their gym class was our workout session, and they did Jillian Michaels with me, and they did Turbo Jam, and they loved it. But I achieved another goal of mine. I wouldn't let any negativity come in. I just turned it all into a positive, and I did it. So the last video I want to leave you with is no matter what people say about you, no matter what your life seems like now, you can make the choice in how it turns out to be. And I would hope that you would choose that to be a positive. this bucket. This last rock is for all of you. You all today are a part of my dream that has now come to reality. I can now proudly say today, because of you all here, I don't want to become a motivational speaker. I am a motivational speaker.